Have you ever wondered what kind of house the Texas governor lives in? No, not this governor in particular, but every governor since 1856. Hi everyone, Ken here. Today we are exploring the Texas governor's mansion brought back from the brink of destruction. Hit that like button and let's begin exploring this house. The Texas governor's mansion was originally designed in 1854 by general contractor and self-proclaimed architect Abner Cook. Completed in 1856, the Greek Revival-style mansion boasted an astounding 6,000 square feet. But as time went on, it was enlarged to 25 rooms spread out over nearly 9,000 square feet. As the decades passed, each concurring governor lived in the mansion with his family, each deferring maintenance to future governors. As we continue the story, we'll take a look at how the mansion originally appeared before starting our tour of it in present day. By October of 2007, ignoring maintenance was no longer an option, and an extensive restoration effort was undertaken to bring the mansion back to its former glory and address imminent structural issues. In January of 2008, it was emptied of all of its antiques, furniture, and collectibles before the $10 million restoration work could begin. Unfortunately, as the work was getting underway, an arsonist hurled a Molotov cocktail at the house, causing a 4-alarm fire which nearly resulted in a total loss. At this point, the original $10 million needed for restoration work had to be raised to nearly $25 million. Only being able to raise an additional $3.4, the rest was taken from the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, known commonly as Obama stimulus. With this money, the governor's mansion was able to be fully restored and continue housing future Texas governors, and was further upgraded to be ADA compliant. The results of the restoration were incredible. Now that we've seen what it looked like before, let's take a look at how it appears today. The governor's mansion was rebuilt on its 1914 footprint, with the original conservatory being adapted for the family dining room. Entering the mansion, we arrive in the stair hall facing the grand staircase as it gracefully sweeps along a rounded wall. To our right is the double parlor, serving as the mansion's reception rooms. The smaller of the two parlors was redecorated with period pieces following the fire, as were many of the rooms we will see. The larger of the two parlors contains many of the same finishes, from a crystal chandelier to ornate plaster cove molding framing the ceiling. On the opposite side of the stair hall, we find the library, which has stayed the most true to its original design, having been continuously painted green since the house's construction. Heading towards the back of the house is the state dining room, where we can imagine the governor's many notable guests and fellow politicians gathering for meals. Though for more casual day-to-day living, the family dining room is meant to host the family when not entertaining. Instead of taking the elevator, let's return to the stair hall and begin making our way up to the second floor. Here we find each bedroom arranged off the second floor hall with a separate wing housing storerooms and a playroom. First we will see the Sam Houston bedroom, named in honor of the first president of the Republic of Texas. Next is the Peace bedroom, named for Governor Elisha Marshall Peace, who was the first Texas governor to call the mansion home. Despite the fire and considerable restoration work, the Texas governor's mansion continues to hold the title of the oldest continually occupied house in the state of Texas. Its current residents are Governor Greg Abbott and his wife Cecilia, and hopefully the mansion will be home to future governors for generations to come. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. And while you're there, make sure you are subscribed so you never miss an exciting episode of This House.